Welcome. Welcome to the show. So it's Coach John Down Politics on Home. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, or donation. Hashtag NG23, www.welcometothejungle.com. Check me out. Today ain't too many games, really no games on today. So let me excuse the smoking momentarily. I'm talking about it is what it is. Um, Un minutos. Got some college basketball. Michigan over Wisconsin. I like Michigan. St. Louis against Loyola, Chicago. Miami over Ohio. I like them three. Soccer, Mexico Liga MX. I put 1.5 goals on that. Club Tijuana, y Deportiva FC. I like Deportiva. NBA, Team Austin, Team Mello. I like Team Mello. Team T Mac, Team Vince. I like Team Mac. Team World. I don't know who's all on Team World or Team USA Stars, but I'll take Team USA with the points. Then Team USA Stripes, Team USA Stars. So that's Sunday anyway. So yeah, that's at 9 o'clock. So tune in at 9 o'clock. That's all the sports for right now. I gotta say, culture. Um, oh, um, Anthony B. Boxer Rubbers song. The hottest thing smoking. I think that shit gonna go all the way throughout the motherfucking summer. Summer kick, people step outside. Anywhere you put that shit is just. How old? It don't even matter how old. That goes to show. It don't matter how old you is, man. You can still bust one out the park. I don't know how. Seeing they try to put cartel joint version as number one. We already know the numbers and all that shit is tampered with. You know what I'm saying? That's the machines working. That's Khaled's and them working. So you know what I mean? That just steals the shine from other people because clearly on all algorithms all over the world, it's a hit. He knocked it out the park. Let's give a round of applause to Anthony B. Boxer Brothers. He killed it. Um, there's a lot of different versions on there, but cartels not to keep getting on cartels, but it's a reason, right? Because they do funny shit, say funny shit, so that's the energy they get back. No, shit trash. Throw that shit in the garbage. We don't want to hear it. Um, what you call it? You got to do better than that. La tiradera de Tempo and Aldo's Tempo killed it. He went harder in his version. Um, took a little longer, but back in the day, it used to be long time periods where they one person bust off on this mixtape, and then when the next mixtape came on, you hear the response of the next man. So nowadays, everybody want it quick, but it's not. You know, he's doing it at his own time. Tempo really did his thing on there. I just feel like doing it rap version, like on a rap type of beat, he's leaving the door open for the other man to feel like he ain't did nothing, whatever, whatever. If Tempo would have did the response on a reggaeton beat, like some of the hardest tiraderas is on, lo hubiera barrido completely. It wouldn't have been no need to answer nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if they do go a second round, you know what I mean? Now that I'm saying that, Son might want to get on or whatever beat, but still he can't do it. Like, I don't think that. First of all, I don't know what's the friction was, and because he wants to be the number one rapper and all of this. I think that's the case, right? Um, he can appeal to his audience, but he's going at the wrong. Like them dudes is seasoned, man. You know what I mean? Them dudes son leyendas, es difícil de ganarle a uno de ellos unless you come with some shit. You feel me? You gotta come. You know what I mean? Cause anything's possible, right? It just ain't make no sense to me, right? Why is he going at tempo? Whatever tempo is clearly in another lane, another mindset. You know what I mean? Um, I just feel like the good tiraderas tienen que ver con de algo. Some has had to happen, whereas it's the exchanges start happening and boom boom and uno se lanza. It got to be some type of disrespect. You can't cause no disrespect out of nowhere and then just expect to be the next challenger up. I don't feel like that's the proper. It just don't hit the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, some people has done it and it worked for them, but I'm just looking at all the good tiraderas like Cocuyela's tiraderas, Angel tiraderas. All of them was just hard ass reggaeton beats. You know what I mean? En inglés las tiraderas son buenas when they on hip hop rap beats, but they hip hopping. They ain't just rapping. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers is rapping, they sound old. They sound like they missing a step. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference from hip hop. Rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you live. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But La Tiradera de Aldo wasn't so bad. It's just who he's going against. Le trabaja más cuando he goes against his own peers. I know what he was trying to do, right? Because suppose he would have just shut him down and boom, it would have been boom. You know what I mean? It would have been a big thing for him. But look how Tempo is just a wordsmith. I think he's just, I went and dissed no Tempo out of nowhere. It don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Unless I had to, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga said some dumb shit or whatever, some disrespectful. But it's not gonna happen that I think of, right? Because he came out in his era, he's already solidified. You know what I mean? Like in history, going back, you know what I mean? And then, for me to go out of nowhere and just pick a fight and, whatever, it just don't make no sense, right? Like I said, the good tiraderas is because something happened, right? It's based on something. There was so-called disrespect, you know what I mean? And plus, I got respect for him, right? Musically, but I didn't seen his growth, and I didn't seen when he went. Sometimes when a motherfucker goes through all that, it's just respect it. I just let it be. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Unless anything could provoke a battle, right? But I just feel like in his career and where he's at, he just need to be left to him and let him do what he do and make as much money as he can, and what I mean, maybe help different new people, and what I mean, elevate the Puerto Rico music, which is already elevated, right? To that shit is through the roof, right? But I just feel like he should be doing. He shouldn't be getting caught up having to go back and forth with Aldo. You know what I mean? I think there's other people that Aldo could be going back and forth with, like amongst his peers. But el hombre se sentía que ya estaba ready, que lo podía opacar. And then here it goes. Round one to me, I'm going to give it the tempo. Just the way he laid everything out, but I feel like by him coming back at him in like a rap type of beat, it still leaves it open for like a round two, or the man feel like he ain't really done his thing because he's going back and forth in his own style. Nah, do the shit how they do it in Puerto Rico. Do come at him, when you gotta go for the, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I might come at a nigga in his own whatever genre or whatever, right? Just to show him, listen, you better calm down because I'm gonna shut you down. But if I wanna get him out of here, I'm gonna come, you know, me voy a poner creativo. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I ain't going back and forth with you too many times. This is gonna be one and done. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But if it's making money, it's hey, keep it going. I think it's good for the culture. You know what I mean? But you know, se dijeron un par de cosas. You know what I mean? A lot of Tempo. Tempo was gonna do it. He sacó par de trapitos. Que I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Certain shit we ain't really know about, right? So, but big up to them on they little what's the name? Um, I seen some Ti still coming at 50 over the verses. That's another thing. I just you know what I mean? Like I'm a 50 fan anyway, so I already feel like a 50 50 don't even, you know what I mean? Like yeah, he gonna clown him and this, that, and the third, whatever, whatever. He gonna do him dirty just with that. Ti, the only thing that I wasn't really liking is because he's trying to implement everybody else in it. You know what I mean? Trying to make it a New York, what's the name thing, which I already know the other dude sparked up the shit because all the ratting and all that dumb shit going on. So that's Ti feeling disrespected. So he want to jump out and call another man out, but I feel like they should keep it amongst themselves, right? I mean, people do what they do, right? I don't too much give a fuck about that part. People gonna do what they gonna do, right? But is it gonna be a versus between? At this point, I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, Besides that, ain't too much to talk about. Um, so Friday the 13th. Oh, I said, amigas, amiga. Listen, for the people that got girlfriends and all that, big up to all the motherfucking single men out there. You know what I mean? We chillin'. We ain't gotta spend no money. You know what I mean? When I was in a relationship, right? I did my thing. I bought whatever, the gift and all that, But I feel like, nah, man, it's about time we get some love around this motherfucker. So, fellas, man, if they ain't going out for you, you know what I mean? I ain't buying them. Listen, fuck that. They got to show, listen, like que ganan, so it be the ones that do what what you don't expect them to do. You know what I mean? That's se ganan el cariño for you to shower them with gifts and all of that. You know what I mean? If they ain't doing something different, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, don't get me nothing. I'm like, bitch, I might go to Dollar Tree on it. Like, fuck that, man. I ain't with that, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna spend my Valentine chilling. You know what I mean? Get my mom some flowers. You know what I mean? Some chocolates. You know what I'm saying? And cool. Watch some movies, shit. Do a show. Get my workout in. Fuck it on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Chilling, man. But big up to y'all. Happy Valentine to all my lady friends. To all me amigos. Feliz Valentin. Feliz Valentin. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Treat the fellas right, man. Y'all need to tighten up, man. They ain't going out there splurging. At least a whole outfit. You know what I mean? At least. Right? Then, she get the minimum. You know what I'm talking about? All that ass and all that. That's already come. Right? When you're in a situation, you know that coming. That's the after part. But as far as getting stuff, like listen, I'm good. This year ain't none of that. Last year wasn't none of that. So, I'm focused, you know what I mean? Fellas stay focused. Um, don't feel no sort of way, man. As long as you pushing for you, your business, whatever you got doing, you winning. You know what I'm saying? Shit, ain't no need to just rush out there, man. You know what I mean? That's why amigas, we likes and hearts, whatever we want to on social medias, because we single. You know what I mean? We in our phone and we, you know what I mean? That's support, man. People don't like to like, share, heart, whatever, because they feel like, you know what I mean? Them the haters. If you think like a hater, you're going to do what hated people do. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't think like a hater, you're going to spread love. I like the gift. I like the one and dime when I'm in a situation. But right now, there ain't no situation. Right now, my situation is focused. Um, Make money, success, and do the damn thing. You did. But yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. So happy Valentine's to all the ladies, everybody out there. Love is love. You know what I mean? I hope you have a good, blessed weekend. Um, do your thing. Drink one for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, we're gonna enjoy some of these sports. You know what I'm saying? And do our thug thizzle for shiz. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some music. Number one hot iTunes. Box of rubbers. No flowers. They don't really want them flowers, man. They want you to put it down. Fuck that. This is no flowers Valentine. Let me start. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna start that. You know what I mean? Let them people make their money. You know what I'm saying? But just letting you know what they really want. You know what I'm talking about? But if they ain't doing that, they ain't showing no love, man. Don't get caught up in that, man. I mean, I don't know. A lot of you niggas be sucking for love anyway, so y'all gonna do, you know what I mean? I'm just not with that, man. I'm too grown for the bullshit. You heard? I do it when I need to. Right now, I don't need to, so I'm good. I don't expect nothing. I ain't getting that. Get it? Bagada. Y'all be easy. Um, that else? Was there something else I wanted to talk about? No, talked about the the one battle, the the hot new song out right now. Some sports, yeah, everything covered. We ain't got no culture news, you know what I mean? Everything coach. I think Joe the inventor got canceled, so we already knew that wasn't gonna last long. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. We still pushing. Remember, why be 62 when you can be numero uno? You did. Keep pushing. Don't worry about the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make up shit. You know what I'm saying? they gonna lie. You know what I mean? We gonna keep doing the damn thing. You heard? Y'all stay blessed, no stress. Holla at your dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to y'all punk ass tomorrow or the next day. Don't forget, you can check me. You can hit me up at Welcome to the Jungle Podcast at gmail.com. Send me whatever videos, send me whatever. I'll show you some love on the page. You know what I mean? Remember, price gonna go up. So if you stagnate, by the time it's, you know what I mean, you're gonna be ashed out. So other than that, we Gucci. Happy Valentine. Now get your punk ass off my page. You heard? Where this